Ooh, Mrs. It's a big one. We have got a lot to get through today. Sorry this one's late, but this is how we started our game, season 47, 13 weeks ago. And this is what the game board looked like at the end of episode 12. A lot's happening. We've still got 6 players in the game here, and we actually lost Caroline as our 7th player as part of Operation Italy. So we got an intro from Jeff who explained that tonight there'll be 2 challenges, 2 tribals, leaving a final 4 at the end of tonight. Operation Italy went off. Andy is gloating. Sue is pissed. Rachel is snooping and hears all of Sam, Jen and Andy's plans, and she hears pretty much everything of what she needs to know about advantages, etc., and knows that she is on the chopping block. She gets busted by Rachel, who is looking. Sue gets busted by Rachel looking for an idol, but Rachel tells Sue not to bother because she actually already has it. So that's strategic releasing of the information there. Great. We get into the immunity and sanctuary reward challenge. It's a water buoy, Denise hates that word, navigation challenge, and then a puzzle. And it ends up being Jen versus Rachel, but Jen wins. Jen chooses Sue and Teeny to take for the reward. Sam says, "Don't take me, my brain is still clogged up from the number of syllables in tiramisu," or words to that effect. At the sanctuary, Tipsy Teeny drops Jen's fake idol to Sue, so that's now out there. And at camp, Rachel knows that the target is her, but weighs up the hard-balling Andy or Sam who to vote for. Yeah, like it tries to mix something up there. We get to tribal council, and Rachel just puts it out there and says, "Look, I don't know why we're all pretending to be confused about the last blindside. Andy flipped. That's what happened. Andy flipped." And I was like, yep, chum. Rachel plays her blocker vote for Sam, so he's now up for the count, and Sam is already super paranoid about what's going to go on, and that was a perfect play because Rachel then plays her immunity idol, and the votes get stacked on her with just 2 for Andy. And to his credit, I mean, look, I've always been a big critic of Andy, but he left the game so graciously and lovely. It was such a very nice exit, and I was actually kind of surprised that it was him that went home there. Kirby loses her last player. In the side bet, Team Yellow are now closer to winning that side bet there, leaving 2 players. So still anyone's game here. So back at camp, Jen thinks that Sam is the only one left in the game, and that knows that her idol is actually fake. Not quite true. Sam, Teeny and Jen search Rachel's bag, doing that dirty trick, looking for a backup idol. They don't find it. Sam is pissed that she's still in the game and convinced that there is still another idol in the game, but of course Sue has it and has kept it secret. So good going there. We get to the immunity challenge. It's a waterlogged sprint to dig through sand and onto a cup ball balance thingy from a wobbly platform, which I reckon would have been bloody tough when you're fatigued. Rachel and Jen get very close but crash and burn, but in the end it's an absolute nail biter with Jen on a last one that drops, and then Rachel, despite looking very precarious, takes the win. The emotion was palpable. And back at camp, Sam realizes that he is highly likely to go home if people believe in Jen's idol being fake. So yeah, quite astutely, he realizes that that would basically give him a 1 in 3 chance of going home. So he needs to get everyone to know that that idol is fake. But it proves to be pretty hard work. But he wants to turn the tables on Jen and make sure that she goes home tonight. Teeny replays every conversation she's ever had in the games, trying to process what is real and what is not. And we're going to need a montage because it's so confusing. But she realizes that she needs to break up with Jen. But Rachel and Sue don't believe it's fake. That would mean that we vote for her and whoever she votes for goes home, and then Teeny goes to Jen with the fake news, and Jen confesses the truth despite being disappointed that Sam betrayed her. meaning that she's going for Sam, and everyone is confused. We get to Tribal Council. Teeny says that Sam told her Jen's idol is fake, so there's a discussion about what's truth and what is false, and that continues. Kind of entertaining, really, but Jen exposes her fake idol, and then Sue plays her real one, so she is safe. The votes go 2 to Sam, and then 3 to Genevieve. Genevieve goes home, and Amanda loses her final player. And this is how we end up with the game board going into the finale, with Liam's got a player in, Tyler's got a player in, and I'm astonished to say I'm still intact. And as much as I would love to win $180, I don't actually have faith in Sam or Teeny getting first or second place, quite frankly. But there we go. In the side bet, we have Team Red getting a step closer. So it's the first tribe out, and those 3 players will win $5 each. That will be decided in the finale. Speaking of which, that is happening tomorrow, as we know, and we'll have a lot to wrap up on. So I've got 2 players in the game. Liam's got 1. Tyler's got 1. One of those 4 players is going to win $180. The second place jackpot of $70 is going to go to someone. We actually have a third place prize of $10 this year. That's going to go to one of those players. We also have the SIA award for the most popular player of the season. And we have the Wheel of Rocks, which currently stands at $40. The Wheel of Rocks is, of course, where anyone who, after everything is said and done, if there's any players who have not won their $40 buy-in back, has a chance to win that back. All of this will be decided tomorrow night. It's going to be a lot of fun. Been a great season. Catch you tomorrow.